So in today's video, we are going to be seeing a concept of what if China formed an empire. Now, if this is my first video using my new software, also there might be a lot of cuts because my OBS likes to shut off my audio for some reason. Like I've recorded the same thing 3 times. One time is because it lagged out because I wasn't using OBS, and the other 2 times were because my mic just turned off. So I'm going to make sure that that does not happen. And if it does, then I'll have to fix it. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But we will see that China will be, well, first of all, nope, wrong thing. Nope, wrong thing again. China will be declaring war on, well, creating an empire. That's what I meant. Not there. We're not declaring war yet because I haven't done the intro fully. Before we start this video, I would like to say please subscribe, or please like and subscribe. But yeah, let's do this. So the first country we are going to see them declaring war on is not Taiwan, Bhutan. Um, and the reason, I have no idea, but they do it anyways. And pretty quickly they, just take them out, and we see a full annexation of Bhutan to start off this video. Yeah, that's not good news for the other countries. Sorry, this is that part. Ah, dang it. That's not good news for the other countries because they might also give them the same treatment. But yeah, that was our first country. Um, that was pretty quick. But our next country is going to be um Taiwan. Now Taiwan owns a couple islands, but they're not like they don't have white in them, so there's no point in coloring them. Is that blue? No, that's gray. Okay. But we will see Chinese forces land up here near. I don't want to get this wrong. Taipei. Okay, it is Taipei. So they start their invasion on the west coast of Taiwan, quickly capturing Taipei, which they will then see some resistance over here um, before China then just comes back and sweeps through the entire country of Taiwan and sadly fully taking it over. So we've already seen 2 full annexations. Hopefully that doesn't happen every time, but it might. The next country they will go after is a weaker country of whoops, forgot to change it back to the paint bucket. Is going to be Mongolia. Mongolia is a very densely, or wait, no, a very non-densely populated country. Um, and their capital is one that I will not be trying to pronounce. If you want to know what their capital is, you're gonna look it up. You're gonna have to look it up for yourself because I'm pretty sure their capital is kind of in, let's say, this region right here, maybe a little bit lower. I will eventually get a layer of capital cities, but for now, I have yet to do that. But we will see that that China will start their invasion. Um, you'll never guess where they started, along the border. For some reason in videos, I always say they start their invasion along the border. Like where else are they going to start their invasion from? The air? A different border? Either way, it's going to be from a border. But they start their invasion all the way along the border, and again, Mongolia is not that strong of a country. I say not that strong, probably not strong at all. I will check here in a second. So, Mongolia is the 93rd strongest country, or is ranked 93rd on the military index. And I also just realized I did not set a timer for this video, meaning I'm probably going to record for longer than I should have. But yeah, we will see that they, well, invade, of course, because that's the point in creating an empire, is by invading other people to, you know, build your country. Now that they have forces along their border, um, they start this move towards their capital, which, I mean, their capital is pretty far away from China, so they also start a little move up here. Which they obviously, by what you've seen so far, is more successful than the one up here, over here, I mean, or it's going better than the one up there. And in the meantime, they are moving across, and they are also getting um, doing this. They are extending their invasion into the country, and at this point, I think they might have taken their capital, so they will fully capitulate. Capitulate? Is that the right word? If I use the right word for once, congratulations to me, because I never say the right words, meaning peace treaty. So we will see that China will take these three regions from Mongolia, leaving Mongolia in shambles. And now I need to erase all these borders. So while I erase these borders, quick reminder to like and subscribe. If you're enjoying this new software, let me know. Also, let me know what type of videos y'all want. Like, if y'all want what if kind of simulations. If you want me to redraw the borders again, which I think I recorded a second one, but just never ended up posting it because I didn't want to. Or if you want me to keep doing what if civilization started over, I'll keep doing that. But yeah, we can see that Mongolia is not looking like Mongolia, which is fairly sad, I guess you could say. Now we are going to see that, okay, almost died there. Not literally. Don't call anyone. I'm just fine. Um, but we will see them declaring war on North Korea, which is kind of a surprise knowing they are pretty close ally with them, making sure that's, yep. Meaning an invasion between both, or an invasion of North Korea from China is kind of a surprise from how I think they have pretty good relations. Last time I checked, they did. Um, but they fully take them over, and they actually, this is the biggest one. This is the biggest country that they have fully annexed, which, I mean, biggest country they fully annexed, but not the biggest amount of land that they've gotten. Um, but yeah, since we still got like 5 minutes left of recording, 6 minutes left of recording, we still got maybe like two more wars, maybe. Um, but yeah, we will see that China will declare war on Nepal. The thing about this is that Nepal is a very, very, very mountainous country, meaning that invasions are not going to be the easiest. That's the reason why Nepal has been around for so long, being in between two and Bhutan have been around for so long, being in between two superpowers of India and China, the fourth and third largest militaries. Bangladesh, they've survived just because I'm pretty sure they're good friends with India. I don't think India is the type to, invade. I see India as like a strong country, but doesn't like to get involved in stuff. But yet again, no words need to be said, just colors. But if I do my little research as in going to Google Maps, I think that's their capital, right there. So they go for their capital around here somewhere, and you know take it over. Then they're you know fully have to fully they surrender and fully get fully they get fully annexed. Uh, China fully annexes them, so they get fully annexed by China. Yeah, there we go. China is starting to look a little bit more like a Qing dynasty, but that's besides the point. Um, but speaking of, we will see them declare war on Mongolia again. Um, I guess because they weren't satisfied by what they got last time, so they're gonna, go ahead and do it again. They already had troops up here from before, also from the invasion in um, North Korea. They could just easily move over here. And there were probably already troops lined around here from where they were, militarizing the area, making sure they were, you know, they could become part of China without, rebellious groups forming. Over here, we also have. Why'd I say over here like that? Did that over here sound weird? Or am I the only one? Over here? Kind of say it kind of like that. But over here, they invade because that's what you're supposed to freaking do. Lord. Sometimes I just say stuff and yeah, as I'm doing right now. But they again, you know, try to go after their capital, which again I will be putting capitals eventually. They eventually take their capital, they surrender, and this time they fully take over Mongolia. So yeah, go ahead and erase the border. But yeah, look at this. China is now big. And they also don't have to worry about another Mongolian Empire happening, which it's that's a plus. I was thinking of maybe making them, declare war on these countries over here, but I decided not to and, let them be. Pretty sure there's conflict going on over here anyways between these two and maybe these two from what I've heard. So like around here there's already conflict. So I'll let them be. They don't need more. Um but yeah, if y'all want more um what if country started an empire, let me know and also let me know what countries cuz I've already done the United States with the United States versus the world, which is also my most popular video with 1,000 views, and my second most popular has 300 views. So I was really happy about that. That's why I continued doing mapping because that was my second mapping video. My first one with redrawing the borders got like 40 views, maybe less. I'm not sure, but it didn't get as much. But yeah. Uh, in my Wixo videos that you see coming up, I said that I was probably going to make them come out this week, which I'm recording this basically on a Monday now, so not this week, but last week, um, of like the, before, like the, what was last week? I was going to record from the 14th through the 21st, and ended up not doing that. This video might come out before Wixo part like 15 maybe, but I have part 16 already recorded, parts 11 through 16 already recorded. I've yet to edit them. Um, if this video does come out before them, or either way, I have recorded videos with BMR Goated, so go check those out on his channel. They're pretty funny and just entertaining. Played Twisted on Roblox, played a horror game on Fortnite, and also played Reload on Fortnite. By the time this is uploaded, there might be a second Reload video, and if I procrastinate really bad, um, I might have part 5 of Reload on his channel, or he might have, because I edit them. Um, he doesn't pay me a dime because I did it willingly. But yeah. Also, if you want to figure out, if you want, speaking of, let me check OBS that my audio is still recording. It is. It must just be whenever I'm looking stuff up. If you want to use this website, or if you want to map like how I just did, it's paint.net and MapChart. So paint.net is the website I use for, this. Whoa. For this. And MapChart is to get the map. You're going to want to use the Robinson, or you can just look up how to map like ADIZ Pro, ADIZZ Pro, obviously. And there will be a couple videos that pop up. But yeah. Uh, Again, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and God bless.